You're watching me from. I just want to greet you. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are all fine. So, and if this is your first time of watching my video, I would just recommend you to subscribe or you follow me wherever you're watching. If you're watching from the YouTube or the from the TikTok. So you just follow and subscribe on this channel, please. So I'll be bringing more videos like this. Last week we actually analyzed ICUSD, which is good, and unfortunately it was not able to come back to our entry as we've analyzed. So market is all about, it's not that everyone is perfect on this. We're just trying to do our best and see how it's going to happen, how it's going to play out. But unfortunately the market did not come as we've predicted. So this was actually SCUSD last week. I was expecting it to come back to this place, to my entry, to this POI, but unfortunately it was not able to come back. So I waited for this for over 2 weeks or how many weeks, but I didn't see the market did not come back based on the fact of the, I don't know, maybe I think it's the US issues and the Venezuela issues and the Greenland. So this market, what is actually moving this market, especially SAUSD, is the world event. What exactly that is going on is going to move the market price. So that was our expectation last week, but unfortunately markets keep on moving up. So currently now we're going to do a little analysis. So we know the exact price, where we know the exact what the market is actually doing currently. Now we know the exact movement of the market. So based on what I always analyze, the first thing you're going to do is to go to the higher time frame so you can see the overall view of the market. So basically looking at this market, you discover that even a little kid will know that this pace is already trending higher. It's an uptrend. So what will you going to do when you see an uptrend? You'll be looking for a buy opportunity. So this is actually what we've been expecting, since we've been expecting this to retrace back, but unfortunately it wasn't retracing back. So what we do now is this: we scale down to the 4 hour. Since we've seen the overall view of the market, so we scale down to the 4 hour to see what exactly is actually doing on the 4 hour time frame. So basically what I'm actually saying, I don't always trade breakout block. The reason why I don't trade breakout block is because sometimes it will not respect your pattern, it will not respect your setup, but most of the times it do. But so what we'll be doing now is this: the reason why sometimes I don't trade and sometimes I trade is because if I discover that there is no other setup there, maybe I think if the only setup there is the breakout block, I prefer using it sharp. So now currently now we are seeing this breakout block. I don't think the market has come to this, but to be honest with you, I don't think the market do respect breakout block. What the market always respects is the other block there, because there must be an other block we just come and respect before going up. So but we'll be expecting this week, this new week entry. So I don't know your own. You can comment, you can write a comment on the comment section so that we actually know your own personal prediction. But this is what I was expecting this week. I was expecting a pullback down to this place, a retracement down to this breakout block. But it's not this breakout block that is going to respect to. There's an other block behind that liquidity, below that liquidity. So I think that's the other block is going to come back and retrace. So we are currently now on the 4 hour, so we got to scale down to the 1 hour so we can see the overall flow. So you can see the overall flow. So this is actually the breakout block, and breakout block there, breakout block cannot be valid except there is a liquidity below or above it. So this is the breakout block, and this is the liquidity I was expecting to come to. I was expecting it to take out this liquidity next week. After taking out this liquidity next week, then I'm expecting a pullback to this breakout block, then a move to the upside. So let me do the breakout block so you see it clearly. So this is my expectation on this patch next week. So I'm not going to just trade aggressively. Well, what I'm going to do is this: I'll wait for a confirmation. So once it taps on this breakout block, then it will give me confirmation from the lower time frame. Then I will scale it up and move it to the upside. So this is my expectation next week. I've seen a shift in structure here. This is a shift in structure to validate this entry here. Then this is my liquidity. Then I'll be expecting it to come to this breaker block, to the other block below or behind the breaker block, and I'll wait for confirmation. No specific TP. I don't have a specific TP, so I'm going to leave it to run. So let's scale down to the lower time frame, like the 30 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, so we can see the breaker block very well. So this 30 minutes time frame, this actually, the breaker block is actually showing here. So I hope you guys can see it clearly. So this is the breaker block here. So but as I said before, I basically don't use breaker block. What I use is the other block behind the breaker block. This breaker block is just a flip zone, but I don't think the market always respects the breaker block. You see, is the other block below the breaker block. So let's get down to the 5 minutes time frame so we can see if there is any clean other block there. So this is 5 minutes time frame here. 5 minutes time frame is here. So I hope you guys can see that red candle here. There's a red candle here. This is the red candle. This red candle. This is what I'm expecting it to do. I'm expecting it to come to this red candle here. This red candle. See this red candle here. This is the red candle I'm expecting it to come. So once it comes to this red candle, then boom, we move it to the upside. So but I'll first of all expect it to take out this liquidity. After taking out this liquidity, then we actually take it to the upside. We can also scale down to 5 minutes so we can see if the red candle is actually another block or not. You can see this is 5 minutes. You can see the red candle here, red candle, and there's actually liquidity above it. This is liquidity. So I was expecting a swap of the, I was expecting this a sweep. I was expecting this liquidity to be swept out. So after that, then we look for confirmation. We're not going to enter aggressively, so wait for confirmation on our POI before any entry. So let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. So this is a 4-hour time frame. So I'm not going to set a TP on this. I will just leave it to come. Once it comes, they give me confirmation from the lower time frame, then I will move in. So whatever you are doing, never look for a sell on this space. Whatever that will be your setup, don't look a sell on Xauusd. Always look for a buy. So if you don't want to go against the market, so what will be our next space? Let's analyze Usdjpy. Usdjpy. I've done the analysis before, but I don't know why the market did not come back. Yes, this is the analysis. I've analyzed it before earlier. So this Usdjpy. The previous time we did this analysis, I don't know why, over 2 or 3 weeks ago, the market did not come back to our POI. That's the real move of trading. You know, sometimes they don't tell you how trading actually works. So especially those influencers online. So they're not going to tell you the reality of trading. They will not tell you exactly how the trade works. Some of them will tell you that you should be placing trade every day. No, trading is not every day. It's whenever you see your setup. And basically, setup is not going to play out every day. So you have to be very, very patient. You have to be a very disciplined trader. Wait for a right setup, then you trigger. This setup I'm talking about now, this Usdjpy, I've been waiting for this setup for over 2 or 3 weeks now. But you can actually see what it's doing. This happens, was it yesterday on Friday? So and now it's currently heading to the POI. I think next week is going to tap on the POI. So why did I analyze? Why am I expecting this to come down to the POI? It's because, you know, if you're following me, if you've been following me before, you will discover that I always trade shift in structure, break of structure, liquidity, and other block or breaker block. So now you can see the shift structure has occurred and the break of structure. Whenever you see a shift in structure and a break of structure, mind you that trade, that setup is an A+. Whatever happens to that trade, and I'm giving you guarantee that it's going to play well. It's going to play well. So this is my expectations on USDJPY. So it's almost close to POI. I've done the analysis before. This is actually my liquidity, and the liquidity is actually a trend line liquidity. This occurs always. I've back tested it, and it always happens every time. So you see a trend line liquidity, you see the market will be going on, will be respecting the trend line, but one day like this, it will just piam to wipe out all this trend line, wipe everything out, then tap on this POI before moving up. So that's the reason why I don't want to cancel all those things. I've done it already before earlier this week, and we're expecting it to come. I've even set an alert there. This is the alert. I've set an alert there. It's not everybody that is going to show you how trade actually works. They will just give you a little basic knowledge, and they will leave you on. You really want to feel the pain. So always allow the chart to teach you how the chart works. Don't just believe on all those online mentors. So always go to the chart and study hard from the chart, back test to see how it actually works, so that you will not be a victim of all those guys that will just be deceiving you, collecting your money online. So always learn from the chart. So go back to my previous video, you see how I always analyze before looking for an entry to trigger. So POI is this order block, liquidity, shift in structure, break of structure. So that's how it works. So which pairs are we going to analyze now this week? Which pairs are we going to analyze this week? Which pairs? I don't think there's any other pairs again. So let's check if there's any other pairs we're going to analyze this week. Okay, let's analyze BTC. Let's analyze BTC. We've done the analysis already before, but I don't know why it's taking time. I don't know why it's taking time. We've done this already before. If you are following me, you discover we've done this already before. So we'll be expecting this for over 3 to 4 weeks, if not up to a month. Expecting BTC to come to this POI. I don't even know the reason why it's not coming. It's been long we've been expecting this bad boy to come to this POI. This is the POI. This is the other block. In case if you are not seeing it very well, this is the other block. These are the liquidities. Here. The first one has been taken out. This is the second one, and this is the POI. Anything without this POI, I'm not going to enter. I must wait for this POI to come. I must wait for it to come to this POI before entry. There is nothing that can make me to enter this except this POI. So that's how you're going to be very disciplined trader. So you just stick on your rules, stick on your plan. If you don't have a trading plan, honestly speaking, you're going to chop SA, bro. You're going to chop SA. So whatever you're doing, just make sure you have a trading plan. Whatever you're doing, make sure you have a trading plan. Follow your trading plan, stick on the risks, and whenever you're not following your trading plan, always go back and check if I'm following my trading plan or not, because sometimes you will just be trading randomly. You will not even know that you are not following your trading plan. So always go back and check if you are following your trading plan or not. So expectation on BTC, we're expecting a buy from these pairs. So I've done the analysis. I don't need to analyze it again. I've done it already. So my expectation is to come to this place. I'm expecting it to come to take out all those liquidity. The first liquidity has been taken out. This is the second one. I'm setting an alert. For those of you that don't know how to set an alert, so what you do is this. You click on this. Maybe I will do a video on that. I will do a video on setting alert. So but what you do is this. You click on this. Maybe if you've not subscribed, it's only 3 pairs you are allowed to set an alert. Then you click on that plus icon. Once you click on the plus icon, you click on add an alert. Once you click on it, you see it, you just go. But if you've not subscribed, if you've not gotten their premium subscriptions, I don't think it's going to work. So that's how it works for setting an alert, for those that doesn't know how to set an alert. So you can just set an alert there, then you'll be expecting it to come. So once it comes to that place, it's going to alert you that yes, won your POI or have taken out the liquidity, then you now go back to your chart. And so this is what we've been expecting on this space. We're expecting a buy from this space, but I don't know why it's just playing around. It's just playing around, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we want to wait for it to come there. So all those things you see it doing is just creating more liquidity, creating more liquidity. As you can see, it has been taking people's out. It has been taking people's out. So if you know that you are seeing this video for the first time, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so we can grow more on this channel. We can grow more on this channel. We can grow more on this channel. So this is actually the 4-hour time frame. Maybe we can go, let's get down to the 1-hour time frame. For the 1-hour time frame, you can see I've seen a lot of entries here, but I'm not gonna enter. I must wait for it to come to my POI. And this is my POI. I don't want this video to be long. I think it's 15 minutes or 15 minutes video. So thank you so much. Thank you. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. If you're following me on YouTube, subscribe. On Twitter, on TikTok, follow me up so we grow together. Thank you so much and God bless you. I wish you a good week.